Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Dominican Republic taking on Mexico. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. On the hill and coming off a great start. Number 39. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Gets to it with a slide. The throw in time. Got it. There. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Albert Pujols.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Batting third, the left
so digging in, Manny Ramirez. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Fouled off. He was late. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
That's towards center. Duran moving under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Oh, he's in there.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Alex Rodriguez.
So up next, Alex Rodriguez. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Not even close there, and it's 1-0. Pulse on third. Ramirez on at second with 2 down. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. And we're back. And today's starter, Ubaldo Jimenez. What do we need to know here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Now it's the second baseman. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Waste no time there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And they tag him out. Scoreless after one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Robinson Cano. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense. Able to work out of a little bit of a jam in that first inning.
Hit in the air, center field. Duran coming on. Nabs it out, number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Corrals it, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Now, Jorge Cantu.
Shortstop,
Jimenez back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Cantu playing up the middle at short, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. In the air, left field. Ramirez makes the catch for the out. And a quick out, number 1. And now the DH.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Number 6 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Man at first, one away. 0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And he won around. Rule to swing. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The flip, 1 at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full, no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and look at the numbers. Line drive, fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now here is Vladimir Guerrero. This one in the dirt. Man at second. That one's upstairs, ball one.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Kicks and fires. This one high in the air to left center. Duran sizing this one up, makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Albert Pujols. He's one of the best players in the game.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Now this is in the air down the line. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Swings through that.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
This one in the air. Settles underneath it. And makes the grab. And now he tags from third. He thought about tagging, but heads back to third. Stepping in the long ball threat, Manny Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch misses. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Sizes this one up. And that's the third out. No run. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a ground ball. Rodriguez. 1 up, 1 down. Out. Here's Alex Verdugo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Pitch is in there. 0-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Number 16.
So the lineup flips over.
Duran.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Slider misses outside. To third. And foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball, left side. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they go quietly there. And we're back. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
On the ground, and that one handled. Throws to first.
That's an out.
That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Alex Rodriguez digs in now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
On the ground, out to short. Handles, throws to first, and that quickly 2 away. Stepping in, Robinson Cano. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Base hit. Go ahead run on base. And here is Sosa to the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. Cano off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. On to the bottom. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 23, Adrian.
So digging in, Adrian Gonzalez. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. And that's in there at the knees. Gonzalez turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments. We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
He goes down looking. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point.
Beltre.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Pena in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
One down, base is empty. Out to short. Fires over to first. That's the second out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's some real power at the plate. Vladimir Guerrero. Bowl for 2 in this one. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Duran under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Jorge Cantu. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And there's a ball.
2-1.
And fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the right fielder. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Can't 2. At second with 2 down. In the dirt,
1-2.
ball 1. Now one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
First baseman, Albert's Pulse.
This to third, Castilla. Over to first. Out. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. 1 for 2. Fouled off left side. 1 out, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Hot shot to third. Throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Jimenez back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swings and chases a low one there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Jarren Duran. Just missed.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. And that one is out of here.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter. And that drops in for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ramirez puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. So 2 down now, and here is Adrian Gonzalez. That one not close. Ball 1.
This is a rookie we've been paying close attention to this season. One of the top prospects in the game, and he looks like he belongs at this level. He's enjoying a good season at the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. Nicely done for the out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Alex Rodriguez. Swung on, belted. Duran, a long run for this one. Dives, but it kicks off his glove as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Cano, the next to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact, and that one gets away at the plate. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Movement in the bullpen. Andres Munoz getting loose out there. Estrada getting cranked up as well. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Sammy Sosa.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's outside. And that is ball one.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Adrian Beltre getting ready to hit. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That one way inside.
Ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Manager out of the dugout.
Now pitching.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Tony Pena. And a foul ball. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swings through that one.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Vinny Castilla. That one catches the corner for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
That one catches the zone. That is strike 2. Got him swinging.
You had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. And a base hit right there.
Couple of hits in a row for him
Now
here.
batting,
That's a
number
good
34.
sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel.
No,
that's a
pure
pure stroke.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
For the All-Stars,
If you don't
the
get
right
ahead in the
fielder,
count,
Vladimir
you can forget about
Guerrero.
having any success against him.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And it's caught for the out.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Albert Pujols will hit next. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Number 58 up and throwing. And it's even up. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
In the air, left side. Verdugo gets under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-0.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Next offering is fouled back. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's a fair ball. Go ahead run on base. Next to hit, David Ortiz. 0 for 3 in this one. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Here's a 2-2. Next offering misses down and away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So 1 hit. Bottom of the 8th, and now number 6. Francisco Cordero takes over on the mound.
Well, good luck
Now
against
pitching.
this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Next offering is in for a strike. Goes down looking. Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that is out of play. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Plant chart down to first, and there's two gone following the strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
That one close, ruled a ball, and now it's even 1-1. Struck him out looking, and he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. Now at the plate, Alex Rodriguez. Munoz back to work. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up and
he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one not close, and it's 1-1. Fouled off. He was late.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Out. Two away now after the drop third strike. Sammy Sosa digs in now. In the air on the infield. Under it. Squeezes it, and that is that. Offense. Bottom 9, and now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
There's a strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Number 1, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Slides for the stop. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Adrian Gonzalez, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Ball 1 there. On the ground at first. He takes it on his own.
He's out.
That's the third out, and we're headed to back now, and on the mound, the closer, number 58.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Beltre swings through it for strike one.
Ball.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jose Reyes. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The go-ahead run aboard at first, nobody out. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Verdugo gets under it. He's got it, and there's two away. And now the first baseman, Albert Pujols. Slider right there.
0-1.
In the air, right side. Has a beat on it. Makes the grab. And that's the third out. So coming into the game now on defense, Carlos Santana. He takes over behind the plate.
Santana.
Castilla in the box now. Takes strike one. And that skips in the dirt. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And now it's going to be Jorge Cantu. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Winning run on second. No one out. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit. Spread out those feet. Whatever it takes.
The winning run on second base. Got him swinging. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill. Next is the designated hitter. Swing and a pop-up. Rodriguez gets under it. Makes the grab for the second out. And now the right fielder, 0 for 3 with 2 strikes. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This one popped up. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Manny Ramirez. Little chopper rolls foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first.
Out.
Got him. One away on the strikeout. So now the DH spot, David Ortiz. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Up the middle, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first, 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that. That right there, nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Rodriguez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up. We're in extras here. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. And fouled off. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. And that is out of play. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now here is Jarren Duran. He's already homered here in this one. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
No, that's down.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Close play against the speedy runner.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Number 1 stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is downstairs. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. 2 down, nobody on. And here in extra innings. Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Now pitching.
Back now, and we're at extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning, Jeremiah Estrada.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Duran settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Sammy Sosa getting ready to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Brock Burke preparing to come on if needed. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. It looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
This one in the air right field as this one sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the 12th inning now. And the batter now, Adrian Gonzalez.
Now pitching, Pedro Strop.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-2.
That
Ball
one
2.
misses, and the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ball 4. He walked him, and that keeps things going.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Castilla, the next to hit, takes outside. And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Winning run on base at first, no outs. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Cantu in the box now. Takes strike 1. And he grounds one to the right side. Nice stop. There's one. Double play.
No,
what a twin killing to end the inning.
Acrobatic play to get this one started. Determined to get a good flip. And that flip leads to an inning-ending double play.
Now into the game, Jonathan Aranda. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Jonathan Aranda.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Estrada back to work. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Just missed it.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So up next, Vladimir Guerrero. Swing and a miss.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in, 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Albert Pujols. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. brings it in, and that's the third out. Last half of the 13th set to go. And now the DH, number 44. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and there's a hit.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. It's something to improve.
Number 6 in the box here lets that one go for a ball. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Kirk in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Outside, and the count 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here deep into extra innings. Ground ball right side, Cano. Whips it to first. And 13 frames, not enough.
Now pitching.
Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Brock Burke.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Rodriguez goes after that one for strike 1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. And gone. A 2-run shot, his 17th of the year. It's 3-1.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Here's the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And a foul ball. And ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Victor Gonzalez, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Suarez getting loose as well. In the air, right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Manager out of the...
Now pitching.
Here's the center fielder,
Victor
Sammy Sosa.
Gonzalez.
First pitch misses. Gonzalez, a 6-foot lefty, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The 1-0. Foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Popped in the air, left field. Verdugo right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And the batter now, Carlos Santana. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 5-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the skipper, and
Now pitching.
number 57
Garrett.
taking over on the mound.
Nick
He's into the game with the
Daniel.
bases empty. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
And that's
1-1.
down and away. Smash down the left field line.
Double.
And it goes just foul. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. No throw. He's safe at first.
Now batting. The first baseman.
So two
Albert
down. Digging
Pujols.
in. Albert Pujols. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and that is that. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Now pitching.
Back here in extras,
Number
and a new
56.
pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Number 56. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Ball.
Verdugo in now.
1-0.
Takes ball one off the plate. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the
That's a
dirt.
ball.
Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike three.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and
Now
spin rate,
batting,
so very
number
difficult
1.
to get the barrel on it.
Number one now in the box, comes up empty with a
0-1.
swing there. Up and
No.
in, and a count even 1-1. Just
No.
missed. Duran over at first with one away. On the ground, right side. Diving stop at first. The feed for one. Back to first,
You're
double
out.
play. And that's the ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.